Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, I think I cut the last video a little bit short on accident. I pressed my stop recording button before I was actually done. So I didn't get to do my outro. That's fine. So, leave to the Gilded Vale. 8-hour trip. I think we did everything at that last area. Took a little bit of a break between episodes.
I shall.
Laying up there, but I can't get to it, so go this way for now.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Welcome everyone this way? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. Passionate. I'm already clever. I reconsider your offer. In this case, this one makes the most sense to me. The only answer you hear is the buzzing of the flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking about? No, honest. It's a rather personal question, diplomatic. Just answer stoic. Mind your own damn business, aggressive. What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
I'm feeling strange ever since a close call with a bailiwick. Someone in town who could help? Said something about Hollowborn and Waden's legacy before I got here. The strange people conducting a ceremony near some ruins. A tree over there. Doesn't even look over his shoulder. Ah yes, not everyone has accepted the measures necessary to keep the village safe. Ever since Lord Radric has been banished the mothers of the Hollowborn, some have taken up arms against him. And while he's been searching for a cure, he has been beset by frauds and opportunists. We've had ciphers, wizards, and animancers come through town, taking the Lord's coin and promising to end the curse. Lord Radric has finally decided to make an example of those who would profit from our tragedy. Points to the body of a dwarven woman. The latest was an animancer from the Valanian republics who claimed to know the techniques none of us had seen. By now, we've seen it all. Feeling strange ever since a close call with a bailiwick. Is there someone in town who could help? A Hollowborn. We'll ask about this. I forget you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Darwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful dumb things that breathe, barely, but not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they're a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War. And so the name Waden's legacy stunk in that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. If any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rules. That is, yes,
Whatever your problem. It sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Yep, there's language in this game. I think that's pretty cool, because I don't think the old Baldur's Gate games did. Oh, before I got here, guards you carefully. You might want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing in Gathwin ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. Probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. Maybe people try anything these days, but Earth have mercy, we certainly have. Maybe so. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a bailiwick. Polished his spectacles on his sleeve. If you've been that close to a bailiwick, you wouldn't be standing here.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? Last out of town morning, the legacy is stuck at the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves, the eyes of Bareth, must be redoubled. What happened? Well, no more details when the messenger arrives. The vulgarity is a childbirth, perhaps, but it's not your concern. Expect the Lord's new offer to the settlers. Gotta be for sure. For right now, I advise you get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Some plants over here. Grab them. Phalion. As you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out for you. Watch out for us. This is a lot of reading. I think when their names are yellow like that, we get to read their past and stuff. And I'll do it on my own game. It's a little bit too much talking for me to do it on my own here.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
If anyone can make him feel better, he gives an understanding that he takes a long draft from his pipe. My condolences. Exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Mas. There between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes of hasty erased by the rains. Sellsword, archer, in regret. That's who we already talked to. This is the inn over here. Spell. See 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument is reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm, his face partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on? Say nothing. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, sure it's an overreaction to a fight. So try to be rational. Townsman glares at the hooded elk. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take kind from that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adarians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
So something's up with this guy. We can see he seems to have a split personality.
That's where you're wrong.
Why attacking him is such a good idea. Heck down, all you. This is absurd. This is unnecessary. Would you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? I'm going to take that one from him, are you? Staying out of this one. You're charity either, foreigner. He's going to eat through your red, blurry eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Alright. Gonna get wrecked, son.
Yes?
Oh. Oh, that was quick.
Yes?
As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Welcome, I'm glad I could help. Actually, that was fun. And slaughtering them, you're welcome. Glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Straightens his hood. You note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about
I'm
yourself.
a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I'm with the caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Balewalk and several hooded figures operating a strange machine. He googles at you silently, assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
Going in the Gilded Vale. How did you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Did make a rather weird suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. All that. As I tried to tell them, they just heard me. It happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I see or I heard the same thing. For a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. Before he can finally speak, he forces a tight smile, banging his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. Should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in Golden Vale?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
and you. Like I said, I'm also a seller. Exchange things the way I'm looking on expert on souls. Seems like a jump for us to make this decision.
Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization.
Doesn't exactly look like a seller.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Let's
Excellent.
go then.
I shall follow you.
Right, so now we have our wizard. He's a wizard, Harry.
I shall.
His gear. He might look better without a hood on. If you might look better without one on. Oh yeah, it's enchanted leather armor. Overseeing. Fill the area of effect. Yeah, he should hold on to that. Then his other thing is a rapier. His main weapon is a scepter. Seems fine. It's a tattered cape.
I'm here.
To adjust our formation slightly. Will likely be temporary because we're gonna
Yes?
hire someone in the inn.
Of course.
So I grab this. Quick save and head inside. And a brown slop is congealing in these dishes. It smells burnt. Nice guy.
Hail, traveler.
She isn't gonna talk. Hello and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Enfith told us what you did for him. Such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Gilded Vale, moderately positive. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Enfith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back at work at the kitchen. So what would you like? I'd like to know more about the Black Ham. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years. The Black Ham's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces here, fewer than we used to, I'll admit. 10 thrifts, a big draw. I'm sure we'll get big crowds and back in no time. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. He even left his poor hound behind. That's the name. See, the Black Hound. It's still upstairs, still sitting upstairs, pinning after him. Poor old girl. Place ended up in my hand somehow. My very own hand. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment, but I'm afraid we can't offer you by much of a goodwill today. Unless you're a fan of cold porridge. It shouldn't be the case anymore. I think this is something that they forgot to edit out after you save the dwarf guy. Okay, see what you have for sale. You'll have something to your liking. You have the finest cook in Deerwood. Alright, so I'm gonna hire a warrior, so I'm gonna set aside some heavy gear. Just to keep it ready for a warrior. Everyone else, or everything else, will get sold. Do I need the wolf hide for anything? There's a Deerwood or large and crafty breed. Benefit of the species' usual shyness. They present a serious travel to travelers who venture off the beaten path. Hunters who seek them out will not usually contend with a single wolf, for they travel in packs of varying size, presenting a challenge to any lone hunter. Their furry hides are valued for warmth, and they can provide. Sorry about that, got interrupted again. They're valued for the warmth they can provide, and they take the teeth of the strongest slows to make for impressive trophies. Okay, so I guess this isn't worth anything to me. Probably keep a torch around. Oops. Keep a helm around in case the warrior wants it. Keep one bow handy. Well, I have like lots of stuff to. Kind of interested in keeping this poleaxe for myself. We're gonna take a two-hand proficiency here soon. We're gonna want a couple daggers because we're gonna get a rogue at some point. Just don't know specifically when. Daggers, don't need a small shield. So one of each kind of armor. I don't know why I can't just drag and drop it in this menu. I probably can in my inventory, but not what I want to deal with right now. Let's see, so we already have one scale armor here. So that can stay. I guess I'll keep all the helms and stuff for now, since there's not very many anyway. This can go to the wizard. That should just all stay here. Wolf hides can go. I don't think we need this anymore. It's not worth anything though, so I might as well just hold on to it. This is all just craftable stuff, so we'll keep all that. Alright. 879 gold. Anything extra special here? Looks like a lot of it's just my stuff. Lots of food here, I think, is mostly what they had. Store, party management. Adventurer. room. Laborer's Rest gives me +1 perception mechanics. For how long? Just for one turn or what? Not gonna do it yet. It's completed. Late for dinner. Milk and grain. Orland syrup. Where are you then? Another fool came to answer Frederick's invitation. Great Lord. The Great Lord had my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left, not sure where she is now. Plus, I need another drink. Scroll of Fan of Flames. Development of a Crucible Knight, Part 2, Senior Ranks. That's a lot of reading. I'm not gonna do it. Can't make me, guys. Just a bit too much. I am going to look at these people just to make sure that it triggers something, but I'm not gonna read all the text. So we should talk to the dwarf guy. Oh, it's you, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. So good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I've decided that you have earned the right to one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you'll eat nothing else. Gilded veil, minor positive. Savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well on your travels. I will name a dish in your honor. Now, among my characters, who has the highest stealth? I have a stealth of 2, stealth of 0.
Let's keep quiet.
Indeed.
I?
I'm here, of course.
Because we can steal from here. Probably shouldn't, but... Ale and beer.
I'm here. I shall.
Alright, so those are just one-shot off things. I don't know if there's any reason to actually do this, but... It's actually not stealing here. As usual, you can take the time to read that if you like.
Yes?
And I have a mechanics of 2. I thought I gave myself mechanics of 2. One. I leveled it up to 2. I guess I'd done.
Hmm?
Go ahead. Padded armor, duelist hat, and a rapier. Now, I might be tempted to try the padded armor on our character. Not sure though. How does it look? Dealt with. Brings me down from recovery speed of 30 to 20. With some damage protection, but I'm in the rear anyway, so I probably should be wearing this. Even though this armor looks really cool. I really like this leather armor, but it's probably worth the 10% extra speed. I haven't been getting attacked all that often in the front. I'm about to have a new fighter to distract people even more. We'll go with padded armor for now. This one is stealing, but this one is not. It's done. Blackhound. Downstairs intently at the covered window, its head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up to you when you approach and whines this low note, and wagging tail slightly. Sorry, girl, I don't think he's coming back. Could use a good dog. Here, girl. Pet the dog, leave the dog alone. Tongue whines softly again, held tilting. Well, you can come with me. Maybe we'll find him on the way.
Yes?
Oh, what's this? Bones are marked and covered in tiny bark marks. We have a blackhound pet now. Trots along at your heels, gazing up devotively wherever you come to a stop. You can drag her to the slot. She will start following us. See? I think it can sometimes cause graphical glitches, though. It might be fixed by now. But, it was causing issues for some other players. But, we're out of time for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.